Okja is the latest feature from South Korean writer-director Bong Joon-Ho, which tackles the livestock industry in a rather unique way. Like, Okja could be coming at it from more of a good guy, bad guy perspective as far as ethical treatment goes, but that's more of a footnote, as it shrinks the scale of the story and makes it simply about a girl, Mija, and her genetically modified pig, Okja, and what a ride it is. The basic premise is that Okja is part of a big publicity stunt that the Miranda Corporation runs to promote their newly bred super pigs. They plan to distribute the pigs to 26 different farmers across the globe, and in 10 years' time, they'll crown the best pig, and hooray, meat for everyone. What they don't anticipate, however, is a strong bond developing between the young farm girl Mija, played by Ahn Seo-Hyun, and Okja, the best super pig of that initial 26. And in the midst of Okja being sent overseas and Mija trying to free her, they're intercepted by an animal rights group, the Animal Liberation Front, which Paul Dano and Yeun are a part of, trying to expose the Miranda Corporation's mistreatment of these super pigs. What struck me the most about this film is how tonally it feels very akin to early Amblin Spielberg films. Like, at its core, even though Okja is a hulking manatee of a pig, she's adorable as all heck and wildly devoted to Mija. And similar to a film like E.T., the whole journey with Okja is the coming-of-age tale for Mija. That said, I feel like if the film scaled back on its language and some of the violence, which seemed needlessly aggressive at times, this would have broadened the film's overall appeal. Despite raising the questions about ethical treatment of animals, there's a fair amount of whimsy in Okja, and even more villainous characters like Tilda Swinton and Jake Gyllenhaal have a somewhat cartoonish quality to them. But if they weren't swearing so fucking much, Okja would be more suitable for kids, but hey, I'm no parent. And if you are, though, and you've seen the film, would you let your kid watch Okja were it not for the swearing and violence, or am I just wildly out of touch? Though those two things aren't necessarily mutually exclusive. Anyway, I've mentioned a handful of actors thus far, and they're all strong. Like, everyone feels right on the money. And even smaller bit parts are fun, because across all of his films, Bong Joon-Ho is really good at making those supporting roles shine. But the two most notable standouts for me anyway were Gyllenhaal and Swinton. Gyllenhaal plays an absolutely unhinged zoologist TV personality, and he's simultaneously hilarious and sad, while Swinton is neurotic and conniving, and periodically being guided by the slick Giancarlo Esposito, who, man, he is just such a commanding, calm presence on screen. It was true in Breaking Bad, and it's true here. But more importantly, I love that director Bong Joon-Ho is starting to develop a list of Hollywood favorites, and the fact that Swinton was a carryover from Snowpiercer, I just hope that this trend continues. Oh, and also with Swinton, she's part of a weird 2017 trend of actors playing doubles of themselves. In this, she plays her twin, but so far we've also had Hugh Jackman playing both Logan in Logan and X-24, and then Michael Fassbender as both David and Walter in Alien Covenant. And in the case of the last two, we actually have the doubles wind up fighting one another, which, well, there's not really anything more to that, other than it's just sort of a observation. So, But the biggest star of the film is in fact Okja herself. We live in a media landscape that is so overly saturated with CGI, but Okja is truly incredible, being both wildly emotive and well integrated into every shot. So hats off to the entire VFX team and the VFX supervisor, Eric Jan de Boer. He previously won an Oscar for the visual effects on Life of Pi, so the dude knows his way around creatures. And while I don't necessarily know if it would win against a juggernaut of technology like War for the Planet of the Apes, I'd say at least another nomination for de Boer would be more than warranted. In case it's unclear, I liked Okja a lot. It's got really clean storytelling right from its colorful expository prologue, and that stays strong throughout its many twists and turns. Do I think tonally at times things skew a little too dark and gritty? Yeah, but at the same token, those jarring moments do serve as effective commentary. So I guess this Netflix feature is looking to provide the viewers with something a little more meaty, mature, something to chew on. So those are my thoughts on Okja. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, if you'd like more from me, why not check out my previous review on The Big Sick right here. Or, hey, Bong Joon-Ho's previous film Snowpiercer made my top 10 of 2014. Why not see what else made my list right there? So comment, click, and keep loving movies, guys. As for me, I'm going to look at cute photos of livestock and then feel sad.